Hola, hola todos. My name is Sandra Milena, your vintage mommy. I am a first-time mom in my 40s, married to a Swedish Viking, raising our gringo toddler. Here we talk about life as a multicultural family and now as an immigrant in Sweden. So grab your coffee or your wine. Tea is acceptable too. And let's talk. Today, I'm going to take you through the process of getting my picture and my biometrics done for my residence card. I did schedule my appointment from Florida, from the US, before we came here. We could have done it in Washington. I could have taken my picture and my biometrics in Washington, but that meant that we'll have to travel again with a toddler and spend money and time with airfare, maybe hotel if need be. But we decided to do it here in Sweden once we arrived, and so I looked for an appointment in the Immigration Agency website. There was nothing really close to where we were staying, so I had to schedule something in Norrköping. That's how I think it's pronounced. Norrköping, which is about 2.5 hours from where we live. It's not that far, but still not that close when you think about traveling with a toddler. So people, these appointments are going like hot potatoes. They're going fast. So if you know that you're going to be getting biometrics done, try to get your appointment with some time so you can there's plenty of immigration agencies everywhere, but you need to plan ahead. The same week that we landed in Sweden, we had our first road trip to Norrköping. Like I said, it's about 2.5 hours. The nature and the trip was beautiful. It was just, everything was new for me, for my son. Nature, green. It was September, so it started to get a little bit of the fall colors. So it was very beautiful. My toddler was behaving. I was like, what? But he was so nice. We made it there on time, unlike Latinas. No, we have a bad rep. Like, we're not late. We like to make an entrance. That's it. But we made it there on time. The place was empty, and they called us right away as we got there. We didn't have to wait or anything. And then they got my paperwork, the letter that I received saying that I needed to get my biometrics, and I took the picture. Of course, I looked at the picture. God, why? I look like I didn't sleep I mean, I am not no Miss Universe, but I look better than that. I told her, I said, oh my goodness, my eyes are like half closed. Horrible. So I went and I'm like, can I please take it again? No. She said no. What? Woman, please. You are a woman. You know that you need to look good on your ID. No. All the makeup that I did, all the hair, everything. I mean, when you do hair and makeup and then you have a toddler that you need to run after every 5 minutes, you know what it means. You don't look the way you think you look. So that's why I asked her, and she said no. So breathe. I was like, okay, it is what it is. So then I got my fingerprints done, all of them, all 10 of them, pretty quick before my child destroyed the place. And we were in and out pretty quickly. After the appointment, We explored the town a little bit. It was a very cute and quaint town. So we walked around. Here in Sweden, everything kind of revolves around water. Everywhere you go, there is like little lakes and creeks and rivers. So it was a very nice place to explore. We were there for a couple of hours, not long. Parking though. Parking is very strange here. Like you can park some places for free, not that many, but then they give you a little clock to put on your car, like a little wheel that you have to tell them what time you arrive, and it tells you like, okay, you can be here for an hour or 2 hours for free, and that's it. And when you have to pay, you need to download an app, and there are like 10 different apps to park. I can't download apps. I can download the app, but I can't use it because I don't have a bank ID, because I don't have a bank account, because I don't have a personal number, because I'm not a resident yet. So I am, but I'm not. It's expired. So yeah. Anyways, Norrköping was beautiful. Within a week, my card arrived in the mail, in the snail mail. Yes, they use snail mail for a lot here, so they don't hack them, I guess. But it arrived, and surprise, surprise, it was expiring obviously in less than a month. So as soon as I got it, I called immigration, and they told me to fill out an extension right away. So I went into the website, applying for an extension for residence. Okay, where is your personal number? Where's your personal number? I don't have one. So couldn't fill it out online. Call immigration again. I can't fill it out online. What do I do? They said that I had to make an appointment and go again to an immigration agency and fill it out. They will snail mail it to them. What? So yes, another appointment, another road trip, but discovering places, which was nice. And when we got there, there was a little bit of a wait. There was a lot of people there. So these people, they told us that they're not really immigration. They're like a tax agency that is helping the immigration system, something like that. Anyways, they were very confused. We were confused. They're like, why did they send you here? I'm like, because I can't fill it out online. It's two forms, so I had to fill out my form, which is an extension of my residency, and it's just generic questions, your name, your phone number, your email address, why did you move here, my husband's information, and kind of an explanation of why do I need an extension. I'm like, because I'm gonna be here longer than a month, maybe because I moved, because I spent thousands of dollars moving here. Is that enough? Anyways, and then my husband had to fill out another form, kind of the person who is bringing me here, saying, yes, we're still married, we still live together, we have sex once in a while, and I still love her, I still want her by me, yay, yay, you know what I'm saying. So the other form is my husband's saying that yes, I'm legit, I'm still with him, and he can still vouch for me, I guess. And then they printed us a copy of those documents. They stamped it, so I had proof that I sent them on that date. And the waiting game starts again. After a couple of days, we started calling immigration. Did you get my application? 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 Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Finally, they're like, okay, we got it. It's here. We're like, okay, they got it. Not before we called like 50 times, but they got it. It was there. But that's it. They didn't give us a time frame. They didn't tell us nothing. Nothing. Just, we got it. Cool, we got it. A couple of weeks later, I get an email with an invoice for about $100. So, yay, they got it. Now I have to pay. Now it's kind of legit, you know. So I went to pay for it. Of course, credit card number 1 doesn't work. Credit card number 2 doesn't work. I have only US credit cards because I don't have credit history here, because I can't have a bank account, because I don't have a bank ID, I don't have a personal number, etc., etc. I know it's getting a little bit, but it's just, I'm trying to make you feel what I'm feeling. You need one thing to get the other, to get the other, and to get the other, so we're really stuck. Anyways, I tried like 3 credit cards. When we moved here, we had to forward our mail to a friend's address. So I was like entering the same credit card number with our zip code, with my friend's zip code, because I don't know if my credit cards are changing the address because we're forwarding to the other address. So when you come to another country, prepare for all of these things. Know the zip code that you're moving to. If your credit cards, call your credit cards and ask them if they're going to change the address, because some of my credit cards did, some of my credit cards didn't. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Finally, my credit card got accepted. It went through. So I paid. I got a receipt. So I was very happy. I was like, yay! Obviously, us very confused about the whole process. We called immigration again. I'm like, okay, we paid. I just want to make sure you got my monies. I am broke. I got monies, credit cards, but I got monies. So we made sure that they got the payment. They did get the payment. And they're like, oh yeah, we have everything. And good news, because you only have to wait about 8 months for a resolution. 8 months for just an extension, which means, and that's approximate, of course, is not exactly 8 months. So it's not that quick. So right now, I don't know if I'm illegal or legal. What am I? I know I'm fabulous. But it's very stressful being here, like I mentioned, without your residence permit or a valid one, not an expired one. Can't get a personal number, and etc., 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 all the things that you cannot get in this country. So I'm in the middle right there somewhere. All this is happening, all of our immigration drama is happening. Of course, we're getting used to Sweden, trying to adjust to not wearing chanclas everywhere, because you can, you freeze, you will freeze. Having my vegetarian toddler try to find mac and cheese that he likes, or rice and beans. It's hard. Not every restaurant has it. Mac and cheese is not a thing here. What? Yeah, mac and cheese is not a thing. So my husband and I are very humbled right now because of all the stress, all the Swedish processes that are like traumatizing us. But I think we're getting closer together, because the stress is like, okay, we're in the same boat here. I'll do a video on how long it took my husband, a Swedish citizen, born Swedish citizen, to get like papers here and to be back in Sweden, because that was another traumatizing event for him. So it's been a journey here with biometrics, pictures that you can't retake even though you look ugly, fees, phone calls, road trips, waiting for snail mail, a lot of things. Our toddler, God bless his heart, throughout the whole thing, he's behaving so well, but he gets a little bit annoying sometimes. But he's doing amazing for given all these changes that he's going through. He just wants to find new playgrounds. It's so cute. If you are moving abroad, if you just moved somewhere and you're on the same boat of immigration and documents and all of these things that you have to do, please know that a lot of people are going through it right now. You're not alone. We need to stay there, stay strong. We can do it. Let me know if you want me to make any other videos regarding anything that I've mentioned. I'm going to try to make videos on every single process that we go through, but if there's anything that you want to hear about, let me know. Thank you so much for watching my video. Gracias a todos. Chao, chao. Besitos. Like and subscribe.